Which side of the political conflict, and there are sides, let's be real, within it, there's a bunch of different factions. You know, libertarians and conservatives are very different, a lot of opinions. Which side is pro-family and which side is opposed to the nuclear family?
It's pretty clear.
It's very obvious.
It's very clear.
Like, even me, I'm a childless 35-year-old, I'm in a relationship but no kids, can recognize the importance of having kids, and I can understand why conservatives looking at data are correct. Then you get Black Lives Matter. They say they want to disrupt the nuclear family. Then you get the left, which is very much tearing down cultural traditions.
Roles.
And it's like, I'll be the first to say a lot of traditions are dumb and bad and we should do away with them. And some of them are good and we should keep them. You don't just, burn everything to the ground. But it's very clearly left and right. And that being said, to address what you're saying, Luke, there's no middle ground. There's none. Look at this on the screen.
I'm not saying there's middle ground. I'm saying there's people in the middle who don't want to get involved that are watching. And those are the people we should play to. I'm not saying...
Well, let's clarify that. Almost nobody is in whatever can be perceived to be as a middle. What we have right here is Joe Biden's job approval, according to Civics, with 141,000 responses. What you're seeing is party affiliation independent, 26% approval. If we go to Republican, obviously it's going to be in the gutter with 2% approval, 96% disapproval. And if you go to Democrat, it's 76% approval. But what does this show? It shows that Democrats overwhelmingly still approve of Biden. They're losing a lot of support. Disapproval is going up. But independents lean heavily towards where Republicans are. When you look at Pew's data on the political tribes, the group called the stressed sideliners, these are people who are not political, lean right politically. And the reason is we like watching offensive comedy. We like watching comedians and making jokes. We don't want to live under a boot. We like family. We like Christmas. We like the holidays. And
we like having our money and not have it taken by taxes. I mean,
that's true too.
Everyone.
What do they say? Everyone's a conservative until everyone's liberal until their first paycheck.
Exactly.
And then they're like, wow, the government's taking. So my point is, there's obviously still some undecideds, the stressed sideliners or whatever, but even they lean right. And so the issue is, if we are a show where we don't say Kyle Rittenhouse is a hero, we defend him acting in self-defense. But we've not, that's a big, conservative, right-wing, Trump supporter. A lot of those people outright say it. They say it in the chat. I respect their right to say it. I understand why they say it. For me, I'm like, it's a difficult situation of political conflict. And there's, it's a complicated situation. But Kyle Rittenhouse was certainly acting in self-defense and in the right.
100%. But anyone else that doesn't, it's the most clear-cut self-defense case I've ever seen in my life.
But so here's my point, right? If you're talking about the regular people, then I can tell you a regular person's going to look at that and be like, self-defense. How do we know? Because the jury was a group of regular people who said not guilty across the board. But exclusively, like the entirety of the left, from leftists to the establishment, save Destiny, the streamer, they were all saying it was murder. They were lying about what he did. And so my point is, regular people are aligned.
They thought he killed black people?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show, the gross lack of knowledge and awareness of people when they look at big cases like this. They don't look at the facts. They look at what someone put on Twitter, what someone thinks.
Feelings and emotions.
They don't look at the facts, and it's ridiculous.
That's the quote-unquote left. And I'm saying the left
feels before reals.
It includes leftists and includes the establishment Democrats. But libertarians, independents, moderates, Republicans, traditional conservatives, religious conservatives, all knew the truth. They all knew the truth.